Why Huskies are banned from Antarctica. Huskies, also known as Siberian Huskies or Alaskan Huskies, are famous for their strength, speed, and ability to survive in very cold conditions. For decades, they were the main way humans traveled across the icy and harsh terrain of Antarctica. These dogs were not only pets, they were working dogs, trained to pull sleds loaded with supplies, equipment, and people across the snow and ice. Their endurance and thick fur made them perfect for the extreme cold and long journeys. In the early 20th century, explorers like Roald Amundsen, Robert Falcon Scott, and Richard Byrd relied heavily on Huskies to help them explore the continent. The dogs could pull sleds for hours, and they were much more reliable than early motorized vehicles, which often broke down in freezing temperatures. Huskies helped these explorers survive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Without them, much of early Antarctic exploration would have been impossible. However, by the late 20th century, the situation began to change. Scientists became concerned that introducing non-native animals to Antarctica could harm the delicate ecosystem. Huskies, while hard-working and loyal, were not native to Antarctica. They could disturb wildlife, especially penguins and seals, either by chasing them or transmitting diseases that could spread to native animals. In addition, the dog's waste and presence could pollute the environment, which is one of the most pristine on Earth. To protect the environment, an international agreement called the Antarctic Treaty was created in 1959, signed by multiple countries, to preserve the continent for peace and science. Officially banned all non-native animals, including huskies, from the continent. This law came into effect in 1994, and since then, no dogs have been allowed in Antarctica. After the ban, the remaining huskies were relocated to other countries, mainly back to their home regions like Alaska and Siberia, or to zoos and kennels. The decision was not because huskies were dangerous to humans, they are friendly and loyal, but because they posed a threat to the fragile Antarctic ecosystem. Scientists and environmentalists wanted to make sure that research could continue without the risk of spreading foreign diseases or disturbing wildlife. Today, husky teams have been completely replaced by modern technology. Snowmobiles, tracked vehicles, and helicopters now transport supplies and people across the ice. These machines are faster and safer for long journeys than dog sleds. However, many explorers and scientists still admire huskies for their role in Antarctic history. Without them, early exploration and scientific research would have been much more difficult. In summary, huskies were once essential to Antarctic exploration, pulling sleds across ice and snow for early adventurers. But due to environmental concerns and the need to protect native animals, huskies were officially banned from Antarctica in 1994. Modern technology has replaced their work, but their legacy as brave, hard-working dogs in extreme conditions lives on.